And I think what happens if you don't wait is, I think, well, first of all, there's a difference between being in love, knowing someone's the one, and making a lifelong commitment to them. It's a very different thing. So, first of all, you don't have the guarantee this person's really going to be there. If you say you're in love, but you're not married, and you have sex, there's no guarantees. And so that person can leave, or you can feel afraid that that person's going to leave, and that you gave them something that you can't get back. And so it creates fear and distrust in the relationship at that point. You've given them something away. I believe that it's meant to be, sex is meant to happen in the context of a commitment. And so you lose that when you give that away before you've actually made the commitment. I think the other thing is that, oh wait, let me look at my card really quick. I think the in-love feeling is really fickle, honestly. And the in-love feeling psychologically, they say lasts like a couple years into your relationship. And what happens in the in-love feeling and the in-love phase is that you get really infatuated, all these feelings are going on, and they actually say it's like a drug. What's happening chemically in your head it's like a drug kind of thing. And so, so you have to kind of pre-decide what you're going to do. You can't wait and decide in the moment. I think a lot of people say, oh gosh, in the moment I got caught up, and I did something I didn't plan on doing. But I think that's why pre-deciding before you get in that moment who you're going to be and the commitments that you've made are going to be helpful, because if you're dating someone you care about, the in-love feeling kicks in and you're going to want to be physical with them. That's just a natural part of being attracted to someone. So I think you need to pre-decide, I'm going to honor this person. I am going to see their needs above my own. And I think that's the difference between being in love and really loving someone. Loving someone says, I'm going to put their needs above my own. I'm going to love them sacrificially and not take from them something I shouldn't take. So if you start doing that, if you take something from someone that you shouldn't take before you're in the context of a commitment, that's really selfish. That's not love. And so then you're modeling that in your marriage. So then when you get into marriage, all of a sudden you've modeled doing what you feel like rather than what you've committed to, and there's a lack of trust that happens in the relationship. So I think you won't realize the ramifications of it till later, oftentimes. So I think trust and commitment are key to having a healthy relationship and marriage. And for me, I'm 34 years old. I just got married. My husband is 37, okay? And we both pre-decided as single people, our long terms of singleness, that we were going to wait until marriage. And I think there were moments of difficulty in that in our singleness journeys. Even in dating, there were moments of difficulty. But we knew, we're pre-deciding this because we care about each other. We want to love each other. And what we both experienced after we got married was we're like, wow, first of all, that was a way bigger deal than we even expected it was going to be. We were both appreciated that the other waited. So that season of waiting was not that. The difficulty, the temptations, all of that was not lost, because all of a sudden we're like, wow, this is a way bigger deal. And we would have loved each other even if we hadn't waited, but it was beautiful that we had. And there's a trust. And I realize now I can really trust him. This is a person who keeps their word. When they decide something, they follow through on it. And it's brought this trust and joy in our relationship that I don't think I would have known even from the front end what it was going to be like after we got married and made that commitment. So that's my answer.
Thank you. Okay, so as I mentioned,